eager for you to be in such a scary movie?
No.
Not a bit.
Well, there's so many people off set protecting you and looking out for you that you're really not like that scared. Other than when we had to be in character, of course.
Yes.
Then we were freaked out. But honestly, when we wrapped a scene, it just wasn't that scary.
And also, like, there's not really a demon on set with you.
Don't ruin it for me.
There's not really like a ghost or anything. The ghost or the demon is the director saying, ghost, demon, or footsteps. So you're having to react off of really nothing.
What was it that made you both say, let's go, I want to act?
Well, when I was little, I used to always pretend to be all these different things. Like I used to pretend to be mermaids and fairies and things like that. And my sister was actually a model. And since I was so young, oldest sister, yeah. I used to go along to everything with her. And one day I was just like, wait a second. I want to do this. Why am I not doing this? And my mom was like, well, you're too young. And I was like, come on, mom, please. And then she started looking into it, and I started first with some modeling, and then I started doing some commercial and TV show, and now I'm here doing movies.
And you, Talitha?
My sister actually started before me, and
Your older sister too.
My older sister, yes. And I was interested in it. I never really tried to pursue it, honestly, until a little bit later. And we just ran sides once, and that's really when I realized I wanted to act, because I got so lost into this character. I don't even think it was a good scene, but I think it was like a comedy, but I just realized that this is really fun. And we just did it like sad, mad, and happy. And we did all these different emotions for this like one-page scene, and it was just a blast. And that's when I asked my mom if I could start acting. And my sister was already doing it, so she just was like, sure, why not?
We did several auditions, and something I saw a lot of other people do was this thing where they turned kind of like all holy in their eyes, like, I'm a nun, which you didn't do.
Which, a bit creepy, right?
Yeah, but you weren't a creepy nun. But yeah, no, so that you were
I was
just
trying
a
to be
person,
warm, yeah.
Which worked.
Now you have the one character in the film who went toe to toe with the devil or this demon and is able to survive. What do you think is different about this character that she's able to do that?
My character?
Yeah.
I feel like she's a warrior. She's just fighting evil in her own way, in a spiritual way. So she's probably not doing the Wonder Woman fights, but she is in the spiritual level, which is pretty awesome, because that's like, to me, I believe in God, and I believe in evil and good. So to me, that's like, it's very important to have a spiritual side of it, and I just felt like she's a badass. She's a badass nun.
The children cast, they were awesome. I mean, they could hold their own with anyone, it seemed like. But filming a horror film, what kind of restraints do you have? Like, how does that work? Showing them, are they there with all the horrific scenes? Or do you have any restrictions? How does that?
No restrictions, no, but they were so into it. I mean, even the youngest, Samara, who plays Bee, is like the biggest horror fan ever. Like, she's seen everything from
she's
The Exorcist.
7?
She's 8, yeah, and she's seen like all these movies, and she's actually named for the character from The Ring.
Oh God!
So she was so into it. She wanted to do all these freaky things, and like asking me, because we were thinking of actually have not her do the vomiting thing at one point, and she was like begging me, please let me do the vomiting, and like, all
How
right.
did her parents react to that? Or
They were into,
I think they're
they're the
used to
ones who
it.
named her Samara, so I think they're horror fans.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really smart, and they're into it, and they're brave more than me, actually. I was kind of scared on set sometimes.
What attracted me, I saw the original Annabelle film, and I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the whole world of the films. I've never made a horror film before, so I thought that would be fun. But what really cemented it for me was meeting David. I loved his story of how he had created Lights Out, and then how that had gone viral, and he'd come to Hollywood, and he was so unaffected and such a joyful person to work with. No, but I just love that.
He had no, I loved it
but he has
too.
such a strong vision as well.
No, he totally
with
did.
the camera, he totally knows what to do, but he's
You know
so fresh
you know
and
what I meant?
lovely.
So, and what attracted you to this? And talk about the
David.
filmmaker.
David, and also the producer Peter Zappa, who I like a lot.
Okay.
But then the major factor was, I have a 14-year-old daughter who's into this whole genre, and I didn't know much about it. And I was talking something about the Annabelle, and she's like, nothing I've ever done in my life has ever impressed her at all.
You're just not good enough.
Nothing.
But
And so
now-
she's in the middle of watching. She's never watched my show, right?
Right,
But she's in the
right.
middle of watching like SUV. All the other shows just like it. And so she went, "Oh my God, you have to do that movie." And I was like, I went from okay dad to cool dad. I went, "Oh, that's a good enough reason."
Finally, after
But it was-
14 years.
Yeah, but I also, the main thing was David. It was like his vision of the film.